All right, just waiting for YouTube to catch up. Does seem to be connected, but it does not appear to be picking up the screen. All right, hello everyone. I apologize, we had some technical issues of getting the stream up and running. I had to go ahead and restart the connection, so you may well experience a brief pause on the stream in a couple of minutes ago. They are just getting started. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, both Justin and Aresius are tied on 400 points. All right. So the choice is with Aresius, and Aresius has chosen to go first. Or is it second? Let's see. So it looks like Aresius has chosen to go second, so Justin is first player. And these are his choices: Infested Fields, Asteroid Tactics, and Advanced Gunnery.
All right, I'm back. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to make some 15 bean soup.
It's totally understandable. Even Tio's got to eat. So it looks like Aresius won the roll off, and Justin is going to be first player. Aresius chose second, and Justin has selected Infested Fields as the objective. All right, so Justin's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deployments, and against Aresius is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. So Aresius is taking. So we've looked at Justin's fleet. This is the third time he's been on the stream. So we want to just go ahead and take a look at Aresius's fleet to begin with. It's a Starhawk 1 with a Gate, Concord, Strategic Advisor, Bale, Ruthless Strategists, Flag Bridge to get 1 turn of Entrapment Formation, LTTs, Leading Shots, and Magnites, a Leia Organa Transport, and a Bright Hope Ahsoka Transport. Also with a BCC, backed up by Jan, Hera, Lando Calrissian, Gold Y-Wing, it's a normal Y-Wing there, Dutch, Gold Squadron, and 2 X-Wings. So that actually gives him an extra deployment that I missed.
All right, so we've seen Aresius's strategy in the past, and Aresius's strategy is all based upon don't let the Starhawk die.
It's a valid strategy when you have one ship keeping you on the table.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to beat him by a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Starhawk and the squads will take things as they go. But if you don't drop the Starhawk, there's not that many other points on the board for you to collect.
Yeah, I mean, if you basically got to go 1-in-1 and kill the Starhawk in order to get the full 400 points from tabling. And Starhawks are not easy to drag down. Um, Typically, I've been flying a lot of the Starhawk recently. Most of the times, the games that I've lost, it's been situations where I've lost everything but the Starhawk.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've lost the Starhawk at most once or maybe twice in my recent games. So,
Infested Fields, a popular choice.
I mean, it's a great objective. I mean, it lets you have all kinds of shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. And
Gives
it's
you victory
really great.
points.
Mm-hmm. And it's really great against these single, these 33 point, 30 point
Mm-hmm.
squadron speed bumps.
I mean, I guess the question remains is if Justin's Exogoths are going to behave themselves significantly better than they did last time with their somewhat atrocious dice rolls. All right. Looks like Justin's going to be trying to jump the Exogoths with his transport there. Trying to deploy Tycho and Shara just out of range of the. Interesting. Justin's, well, there's the two Y-Wings, Gold Squadron and a normal one. All right, that goes down the two X-Wings.
Oh, things boil too quickly.
Just hopefully for not too long.
Mm-hmm. Darn thing's supposed to simmer for 2 hours, so I'll be in and out.
All right, there goes down Hera and Lando. So it's just the assault frigate. That's all that's left for Justin. Whereas Aresius still has a transport and two fighters and the Hawk. And there goes down the assault frigate.
I think this is. I want to say this is the first time that they've played each other this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if Rasp got Aresius at any point in the Vassal World Cup, and this is a very similar list to his World Cup list.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's probably the standard go-to list for a Starhawk. You know, a Hawk, two transports, and 135 points, 34 points of fighters to give you cover and do additional damage.
Mm-hmm.
I know Truthiness has been messing around with it, and he plays it, and he feels it's effective, but he doesn't enjoy it. I did try it out early on, and I just didn't have that much fun with it. it's not really how I play the game normally. I'm much more of a squadless player. I like to have just ships. Um,
I definitely don't like having only one source of damage from ships.
mm-hmm.
That being said, it is incredibly effective.
Yes, it is definitely incredibly
Again,
effective.
not my style, but oof, so good. The rebel equivalent of the two ship.
Mm-hmm. I mean, theoretically, you could possibly try replacing both transports with the Pelter. I mean, that's probably your cheapest squad pusher that you would have. But even then, it's still.
But you lose out on too many potential squadron activations.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I think we're just waiting on Justin. He's set his bail token because he's first player, so he gets tokens on to be turn 3. So this is an interesting point with bail. Setting the tokens for a later turn. Typically, whenever I've played with bail and I've been put into first player. I've normally assigned my tokens on turn 1, so I've just got them in the bank already, and I don't have to worry about anything.
Mm-hmm.
I find it interesting that Justin seems to be choosing to throw it in later in the game.
He is player.
He's player 1. I mean, when you play Bale in your first player, do you do
Mm-hmm.
it turn 1 or do you stall on it for a later turn?
That is a fair question. Depends on if he. I guess it depends on if he think he can stock and use tokens on the first couple turns.
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe he wants an infusion later on after he has to burn them.
Yeah. And Aresius has chosen. Sorry, go on.
I would expect that to be turn 4, though.
Yeah. And Aresius has gone ahead and set turn 5 for his Bale turn, when he will be able to activate the Hawk first. Looks like they're in the process of setting their command dials. And they are both set. And they both have strategic advisor, so there'll be some politeness to begin the game.
No, you go first. No, I insist.
Oh, they haven't set their gates. Let's see. Aresius is taking a redirect. And Aresius is taking... He also hasn't said it, but he also has an extra redirect from the Concord title. Aresius is taking a brace and a salvo. Salvo from the Concord title. And then he also taps a strategic advisor. So it is back to Justin.
No, I insist. You go.
All right, so he has enough token on the MC75, on the transport, which goes to the MC75, and it moves up 3 to go ahead and grab that one objective token, avoiding, hopefully, the... Justin still needs to assign himself damage. And now he's just going straight forward. And
Mm.
all right. Slow and steady approach, it looks like here from Aresius. All right. So we've had the MC30 go, and coming in slowly. We want to try and get in the side arc of the Starhawk. And then second transport for Aresius, so all getting stocked up on squads. Oh, and an engineering token from Leia onto the Hawk. And here it comes, the big Chungus, moving slowly for now. It looks like Aresius is going to steal away all the other objective token away from Justin. Looks like that GR75 is going to have a long day of chasing that debris field around. All right, Squadron activation. All right, and that's the X-Wings that have been rogued by Hera, who are going right now. And because Tycho and Shara are gone, it's all on Aresius.
And just like that, 30 points up.
Yep.
All right, hang on. Good
Seems
morning, gentlemen.
Hello.
I'm considering it morning because I still haven't finished making my breakfast yet.
Close enough, right?
Yeah, something like that. So hang on. I just opened the Sam Vimes game. That's not the game I'm looking for. We already know how that's going to go.
Yeah.
It's going to go to Sam because Imperial squads are bullshit.
I mean, they've both got a fair amount of squads. I just think Sam's probably going to pull it off.
This is going to be fun. Hawk 134 versus whatever you want to call Justin's build. Who's first player and what objective are we dealing with?
First player is Justin, and the objective is infested fields.
Could be worse from his point of view.
Yep.
Better. Could be worse.
Dual strategic.
Ding, 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 ding. Let's get this over with.
Politeness advisors, fire.
My politeness officer is always off getting me some Oreos. Got to keep your blood sugar up during these high intensity games, don't you know?
Mm.
All right, so Justin's activating his transport first. He had a nav command, and he's going to try and bring the transport back around into the middle, I guess. And does the shield dial clip the Exogoth? No. Excuse me. So Aresius is activating his layer transport, which is this one on the right. Had a squad command. I guess it's passing the token over to the flagship.
How many squads is Aresius running? Is it like 7?
8. Double X-Wing, Gold, Dutch, and a generic Y-Wing, Hera, and Jan. Oh, and Lando.
So that's only 7. There we go. And Lando. Interesting setup. So Lando's rogue. Hera and 2 more are rogue, leaving you with 4 for the Hawk with it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is always one of those calculations I'm doing when I'm building fleets is a how in God's name do I plan to move all of you?
Hera does simplify that situation.
For the low cost of like a 5th of your points for squadrons. I mean, granted, she does hit like a defender or better in the anti-ship role.
Here's the interesting part that's going to come into this game that hasn't come into really in either of Justin's previous games that we've watched, is that his advanced transponder net will actually be of some use if Aresius does look like he's committing to throwing his squads at the MC-75.
The challenge for Justin is going to be making sure that he can manage those squads as they come in, keeping Tycho and Shara in relevant positions. Because if he lets them get pulled away, or if
They
the
get
X-Wings
murdered.
dive on one side and the Y-Wings dive on the other, but both of his A-Wings are on one side, that's going to be his challenge today. Well, he's already had a challenge today. That challenge was called a Mahdi Onager.
Well, Mahdi's dead.
Yeah, Mahdi died. Testbed didn't. Or such was my understanding. How far off was he from killing a testbed?
Testbed had taken 3 damage, plus Mahdi was dead, so it lost its Mahdi bump. So he effectively took 6 hull off it.
So the Onager got away on what, 7?
Yes.
I just shook those. Yeah, and that was the challenge, is that he predicted that whole double ram, keep the Onager where it was, which, to be fair, I made the exact same assumption when I opened the game, and then, oh, wait a second, self-destruct.
Or let's just kill it anyway, it doesn't matter.
Adjacent ally destruct.
As as Biggs pointed out with that shot, he did more damage to Imperial ships than he did do to the rebels.
And it was still the best decision made.
Oh yeah. Merrick was in no danger. Hondo, I think, was. I don't remember if Hondo got hit, but Hondo was in no danger.
Yeah.
And the ISD was going to die. There was no question about that. I have concerns about Justin's approach. I think we're looking at the same problem he's been having, or was having yesterday, where he's going to end up getting strung out. And that Hawk can definitely man fight anyone and possibly any two of his ships.
I was actually thinking that he might actually choose to go ahead and take advanced gunnery.
What were his objective options?
Advanced gunnery, infested fields, and I cannot remember the yellow. Something bad.
Fighter ambush?
No, it involved Exogoths.
Wouldn't have been hyperspace. Contested outpost?
No, it had Exogoths in it, so...
Asteroid tactics.
Yeah, that's it. Asteroid tactics. Yoda's back.
Asteroid tactics is the only yellow with Exogorths.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't blame him for not wanting to deal with regenerating Lando brace crap. What if I got an automatic double every turn and it only cost me a small amount of my movement? If this was any harder, it'd be an actual decision. All right.
Not sure that's exactly where Admo wants to be. Running through the middle of that fighter ball. Unless he's going to throw Tycho and Shara up to try and
I can
protect
only assume that that's the plan here. Yet again, I made the mistake of walking away from my chair. Why is this a mistake, you ask? Because now there's a 12-pound cat in it.
That's a very big cat.
And she's only 2.
Four cats we've talked about.
I can send you pictures if you want. They were both inspecting. We got some of the Marvel Champions expansions in today, and we're probably going to try the game later this afternoon or tomorrow.
Speaking of Marvel Champions, we've been playing a fair number of Skype games with that recently. It's been doing pretty well.
Let me get back to you when we've both played it. We got it on the recommendations of everybody that was loving it after we got through the Harry Potter game, which we also need to play the expansions of that. Harry Potter game was entertaining. Fair amount of replayability. I think the next time we have a couple of Harry Potter friends over, we'll probably just break out all 4. The Golden Trio and Neville. Because Ron and Neville single-handedly defeated Voldemort, which is not that far off from the book.
It seems somewhat anticlimactic without having Harry there.
Well, Kel is continuing to complain that Hermione is a little underwhelming. And I don't actually think it's that she's underwhelming per se. Yeah, she's very much, of the 4 of them, she's the most designed for having 4 players, or has the most drop off when you don't. And we were not both willing to play 2 heroes each and keep track of all of that. Although it would have come in handy a couple of times, where it's just like chaining damage on everybody else. It's like, well, we could have spread this out a lot better.
Yeah, I have a Thor pack on hold at Gigabytes, and I'm hoping Cap's going to be back in stock so I can go ahead and pick that up.
It errs on the competitive stuff without actually causing it. There's no actual loser. You all win.
Yeah, I got, what did we get? I think I got Thor and Cap. Hang on, I got it right here. trekking crew. Thor, Cap, and a lot of paper. Yep. Because the Asmodee site took so long to load, in the time between when I started my order and actually got to the pay for it step, Green Goblin ran out, which I was frustrated by. That should give him a double arc. Worst case, I'll have his big arc on the Hawk, pretending to talk about the game.
Talking about the thing we're supposed to be commentating on is overrated. As anyone who follows the Armada Discord will tell you.
Yeah, those channel names are more like guidelines than actual rules. And even that might be giving it a little too much credit. He's got a navigate command. I think the question here is how close does he want to get to the Hawk and how committed is he to getting around it? Because he can go up to speed 3 and just kind of take the long way around. The question is whether or not he wants to do that. I would.
I mean, he's got boarding troopers. He's got Bale giving him tokens next turn.
Well, if he's...
Let's go. Let's go.
If
Let's go.
Going for here, he's in position to make the run into close.
Go, 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 go. Lock it in. Go, go, go.
You think that's close? I'll give you that's probably going to be close to close. I'm not sure if that's going to get him close, though.
I mean, he can delay until it is close. Bale is giving him tokens, not first activation.
What's on this Hawk? This is a Mark 1, so that's 6 dice at medium range. Leading linked Magnite. Single-use entrapment. Bale for 5. We're round 2 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of the...
Let's go!
Lord. You're terrible. I'll refrain from making a joke at Aresius' expense about doing his worst as opposed to doing his worst. Aresius doesn't have sausage.
All right, here we go. There's
get you close.
There's a move right there.
That's a bold one.
My concern with that.
Go.
My concern with that is that that's going to put the assault frigate out of the fight. Whereas if he needs
all his ships in the fight for multiple turns.
Which is why, if I was him, I'm aiming to get around to the starboard side of the Hawk.
I like that
broadsides.
I like that speed 2 maneuver right there. Click, click.
I liked it better when, something like that. I like something like that. No, that's too far back.
Again, he can delay until it's not too far back. That Starhawk's got to come right for him.
Or it slams to 0 at long and says, I have 6 shields up front. What you going to do about it?
That is not what I expected to happen.
I was expecting him to be a little closer than that.
I'm not sure that's what anyone expected.
Justin has been confounding expectations for the last 2 days. So
yes, he's been very much doing American doctrine. What was the thing posted the other day? Hang on, I'm gonna go find it because I see this every couple of months and I still think it's funny.
Planning against American doctrine is difficult because Americans are well known for not reading their doctrine.
I mean, that's what they meant to say. I don't think that's what they actually wrote. Hang on. Hang on. I'll find this eventually. Lord, we post so many memes. Nope, there's the plumbing that we were all having so much fun with. Hang on. It's Tuesday. Was that really that long ago? Here we go. One of the serious problems in planning against American doctrine is that the Americans do not read their manuals nor feel any obligations to follow their doctrine. That's the Russians. And then the German version. The reason the American army does so well in wartime is that war is chaos, and the American army practices chaos on a daily basis. Or the American one, I think is most applicable here. If we don't know what we're doing, the enemy certainly can't anticipate our future actions. Have all the spies you want. If even we don't know what we're doing, what good is that going to do you? So there's one Exogorth. Where's the other?
On the far side, on the left-hand side of the table.
I see the one on the left. Where's the one on the right?
Next to the debris field that's on the just inside on the left. All right, dice thrown. X-wing to the front. Ooh, a double.
There goes all of his luck for the rest of the day.
I mean, it was as we roll off his BCC, so it wasn't like it was a natural. All right, Jan moves up.
Non-bomber black, don't fail us now.
Here comes.
Hair for the 2, hair for the nothing.
Ooh.
Like I said, there goes all his luck.
And then comes Lando. Red blue into the front for 2.
I believe that.
Yeah, he's probably going to redirect it.
Mm-hmm.
So down to 1 shot on the right.
Rogues. You still got gold, X and Y. You need to move up. Hang on. Do we know if Tycho's in command range of the flotilla?
Maybe. I couldn't say for certain.
And so it looks like it's one of those. It's close. I don't think he's got it, but I think he's close.
All right. And then that's everyone done squad-wise.
Yep.
All right, that's the end of the turn. Turn 3. They're playing surprisingly quickly.
I mean, Aresius is a squadron expert. And Justin only has 2 of them, so there's also the whole aid of ships aren't taking shots yet. Which is where a lot of the slowness in Justin's play over the last day or so has been coming from. And that's not meant as a critique. That just means that he's been taking his time and being very, very careful.
Any word on how the top table game is going?
I can jump over. Hang on. No, I don't want to save the game. Yes, I want to be an observer. Good Lord, Vassal. All right, what we got here? We are on round 2. Duke is activating his Kuat. One of Sam's Comsnet Xantes is down. Sam continues to forget to put the stupid round counter on Price, so I don't know what round she's actually set for. The onagers are set up to duel with each other's ignition tokens in each other's faces. And Sam's squads don't appear to have begun any sort of attack run yet. I'm not sure how well positioned they are for one, but I'm only just now joining.
All right. Justin gets a squad command and a repair command token on the assault frigate from Vassal.
I wonder what he's going to use those for. This is a surprise tool that will help us later. You can't be serious, Fimes. Ouch time is putting that delicately. Duke has made the very interesting decision of running his Kuat forward. He has hit a debris field and an Exogorth, is now sitting fat and happy in front of all of Sam's squads that haven't activated yet. The angle of approach leads me to suspect that he's trying to catch the Quasar. He is at long range of the Quasar by about 2 millimeters. So yeah.
I mean, 3 red dice really isn't going to cut it at that range on the Quasar.
Quasar has not yet activated this round. I'm glad that's not my ship. Yeah, he just took 3 damage off of the maneuver alone.
All right. Justin opens up with the side shot from the
and he's already
frigate.
down some shields from an onager shot.
4 damage into the front of the Starhawk. It's not bad rolling. To be fair, Justin's due some good dice. Because he's had some atrocious luck the last 2 games. No, you don't have to remove your Starhawk just yet.
Savo's back 4-2 after LTT, which is 1 after the evade. Yeah, we know what the rolls were, guys. That's why it's logged. Yep. He is not evading. He is bracing and redirecting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting decisions all over to that place. That should get him out of the front. Which is not quite the same thing as out of danger, but it is out of the front.
All right, is he out of arc? Yes, he is. Is that an that may not be obstructed though from the side. It's only eating 2 red dice.
It looks like it's probably unobstructed. Well, it's also only 2 because that's a Mark 1.
Mm-hmm. But I have to admit, the Mark 1 is my favorite. So. Yoda is now lying asleep on the floor on the rug with his legs lying up in the air and on his back.
The dog is asleep on the couch. One of the cats has noticed that I'm speaking and has opened her eyes from being curled up in a box full of fleece, and I can't see the other one. Which leads me to suspect that she's upstairs sleeping on something else. More shooting.
Mm-hmm. Those Y-Wings are getting involved. Not too many hit crits, but just a steady string of damage coming in on the front of that MC-75. It's already spent brace this turn. Still has both its redirects. All right, here comes in Gold Squadron. So 2 blue. Ooh. Probably gonna be a redirect spent there.
That's what I would do. That is a very fluffy cat, Jamie.
He is very, very hairy. He's now rolled over after he realized I've been talking about him lying around on his back.
I think Ahsoka's going to survive another round. I'm not going to take bets on the round after that.
You just edged into blue range.
I mean, between the 30 and the 75, it's only going to eat 5 blue. And it's got a scatter, so like it's not like it's in real danger.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. No one's strategically advised yet this turn.
I don't need to.
As soon as one does, the other one does.
Yeah. Well, it's just a situation of, well, the assault frigate wanted to not get shot with 4 reds. All right, it's going to go. Oh, you want the squadrons to bomb before Tycho and Shah run in like dicks. Okay, well, they're going to go.
Oh.
If I'm being totally honest, I don't shoot at the... Yep, I flag here. 1 + 1 is still 2.
Nothing. Nothing. Oh, 1 damage on Hera.
1 on Hera.
X-Wing at the back. For nothing. Jan.
This is a high value target, and he gets it.
For nothing on the last Y-Wing. All right, a side arc shot into the for 2. It's probably going to be a
Do you scatter? Do you evade here? Oh, that's Bright Hope. Yeah, you shoot that into the butt. What commands we got? Navigate.
Yeah, it's a navigate command.
I'm just thinking about whether or not it's a good idea. That's not the idea I had in mind, Justin. With having the 30 and the 75 do a thatch weave here. where the 30 aims for the front of the hawk, and the 75 comes in from the side. That's clearly not Justin's plan. You're not selling me on that one, buddy.
And that will be a wrap.
It's also illegal even at 3. Because 30s are 0 and 2, just like Nebs.
Mm-hmm.
That's legal, but that's not going to hit the 30. That's going to have the 75 hit it.
I think that's part of his problem, is he's kind of boxed himself in because he's coming at too cute an angle.
Yeah, I was surprised he turned in so hard last round. I was like, yes, this puts you on a course for the hawk, but it's a course still crossing the 75's course before the hawk, which is the problem here. That's only legal at 2. Cuts down to 2. We'll see if it works out for him. No, you go. No, you go. I insist. They both strategic so fast that I saw both of those notifications before either of the sets. I don't know if that's funny to anybody else, but that's hilarious to me. Hawk is flipping to a navigate. Now the $1 million question is, which way is it turning? That implies toward Admo and Aspiration. Yep, he's going to turn toward Admo and Aspiration. I was expecting for a minute there that he was going to turn into the Assault Frigate and try to kill it. And leave the squadrons to just delay everybody else.
I have a sneaky suspicion someone might be at speed 0 at the end of this turn.
What's he going to yank down to 0? The frigate?
I'm not sure. Depends where the MC-30 ends up. MC-75, sorry. What's going
Well, hang on. Let's do the math here. The Hawk has to go next. And the Hawk can't advance into reach the 75 and 0 it out. So I'm expecting a sharp turn to show a double arc into the 75.
Crit. Well, that's a bad roll for Tycho. And takes 1 back.
Justin, you and I need to both fire all of our pilots.
Justin
You'd
needs
think
new
TIE
dice.
fighters with swarm wouldn't do that nearly as much as Rebel A-Wings, but good God.
All right. Looks like he's just out of range of the X-Wing. Definitely out of range of the X-Wing.
I would have really been tempted to put it in range of the X-Wing just to get the counter 3 murder ball going.
1 damage.
I mean, the only way he was going to get 2 is if he rolled all hits, and that's pretty improbable. Hang on, I've got the internet. You gotta be kidding me, Jim. All right, let's hang on. Let's. I have the internet in front of me. I can do the math. 0.5, not 0.35. 3 trials, 3 successes. Yeah, you only have a 1 chance in 8 of getting the 3 damage on the 3 A-Wings.
Looks like the transport's about to ram the.
Nope, it's fine.
Oh, that's close.
Oh, that's close enough that not on Vassal would have been an active question because you would have had to pick up Admo to do that. But on Vassal, you don't have to worry about that.
There's about half a pixel there.
There's a whole pixel. Maybe even 2. All right, Concord, what you gonna do? Other than throw ECM to evade. Everybody getting used out of their slick 32s. Yep.
Is he going to speed up or is he going to hang around at speed 1 still? Oh, speeding up.
I would speed up. That's not the turn I would make, but I do agree with the speed up and turn in. Because I don't think that's going to give him a double arc on 75. Certainly not after it moves. The Hawk looks so small and cute here.
It neatly fits on his base.
I've got mine next to my screen, and I'm just over here like, this model's about half the size of the base. And on Vassal, it actually fits on top of the base, and you get this impression that it's a reasonably sized chip, and then you see one in person, and you realize that you could beat someone to death with it.
Please note, we do not endorse the beating to death with your plastic toys.
Yeah, it would be a shame to ruin that paint job, ugly as it is, with blood. I'm sorry, the yellow and the blue is just tacky to me.
I like it. I mean, I have 2, but I like it.
I've seen uglier paint jobs. Usually on sports cars.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the whole vinyling thing.
Yeah, there's several downtown that are, maybe you've seen them before, Jamie, where they look like, it's that paint that changes color depending on the angle you do it from. And there was this one I saw at the gas station that both Kel and I saw, and we thought it was the ugliest thing we'd ever seen. It was flipping back and forth between banana yellow and this violet purple color via this dark red orange.
I have to say, it's interesting that Aresius did not try and spend one of his braces with Lando to try and force that dice back into a single hit.
Well, it was only a single hit because it's flak.
Well, I mean, nothing else is going to be shooting him this turn, so, I mean, it was sort of... It reached that point where, well, why not?
Ooh, there goes Jan. I'm not going to lie, I agree with that call.
Popping X-Rax?
Uh-huh. Because he's got Ordnance Expert, so that's effectively 6 blacks. Hang on, let's do the math here. 6, fishing for 3. Yeah, he had a 96% chance of nailing Jan there with a full reroll from Ordnance Expert. But that means that Dutch and Hera are, well, Dutch is already gone this round, but Hera's stuck. And next round, Tycho can dive into everybody else and be like, look, deal with me. At speed 3, that'll fit. At speed 2, that's cute.
Admonition does not like getting rammed either.
I'm more concerned about his ability to... No, don't do that. That will not give you a double arc, Justin. That might not even... Well, it'll probably land. But that will not give you a double. You will just have your front, and he will have the double back. Which is not what you want, my friend. I'm skeptical of that one, too, even if it wasn't illegal. No, that's only going to give you side. The speed, that might work. That might work. I'm skeptical.
At speed.
Same here. This is another might.
I mean, you have
Both
on.
might ram and might double arc. I don't know. I'll give that 50-50 of not being a ram on Adma, which Justin can't really afford given how few shields Aspiration already hits with. I would do... No, go back. I would do this, but have that last joint be straight.
Mm-hmm.
That's better. Do that. That will give you a better chance of getting around the hawk next round when you go first. Do this, Justin.
Assuming he has enough amount dialed in for next turn. I somewhat fear that the assault frigate is somewhat out of the game. Is now going to start playing catch up to get back in.
Worst case, the assault frigate can vape Leia and then worry about it later. I don't think that gives you the double, dude. I'm equally skeptical that you can be able to jump back out of that. By all means, prove me wrong. You've had several 200 IQ moments over the last 24 hours that I did not see coming in the slightest.
I mean, if he's got a nav command like that, he could possibly get over it. Possibly. But the hole's not the best. That might ram ammo. Yeah. I may regret this. All right, then.
There's no may about that maneuver, my dude.
No, it didn't overlap at 2. Does not overlap at 3, but is now double arced, so must go first.
Yep. That ship has to go first, and it's only getting a single arc, which a single arc into a hawk is incredibly unimpressive.
Yep. yes, I will regret this.
At least he's aware of it.
Well, I mean, the thing is, he's probably going to go first. I mean, it's got to be his first activation.
My concern is that where the hell does he plan to land after this?
I mean, he's effectively got to start planning his escape route. He can't go around to hit the Starhawk. He can't go around to the MC-75's right behind the Starhawk because the transport cuts it off.
Tycho braces to live. Good lord. Aresius' squads are having absolutely none of his scatters today. You rolled 3, my dude. It's a great Shara roll.
I mean, there's potential of using Lando to finish it off.
Yep, Lando says Tycho's a dead man.
I think that X-Wing's going for it's a dead man first. Yep, that's a dead man.
Good lord, he has not rolled an accuracy so far. This is such a feels bad man.
Lando goes after the. That actually makes sense to me.
Yeah, he's got Dutch and Hera holding down the Shara. They're not going anywhere.
That's going to be a double.
That's what I would do here.
I mean, he still has. Well, he has a redirect on the gate. He does not have another brace, so. Has he spent his brace this turn?
Nope. ECM, presumably. Justin, you have ECM.
He does, but I don't know if he's used it this turn. He has not.
He hasn't.
Oh, ECMs was supposed to be exhausted.
No, this is the first time that the 75 has not taken ship fire so far, and everything else that was shooting at it, the squads were all 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Here's an interesting thought. If there is ever to be a second edition of Armada, all the defense tokens would probably get changed. And all the activation sliders. Because X-Wing shifted over to blue-red rather than sticking with red-green.
Yep. So and that one I don't at all mind. That's for colorblind people.
Yeah.
And by all means, go for it, FFG. Like, why would I not be interested in this? Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, this is no bueno, Justin. I have no idea what you would think turning to the. I guess it's the left.
I think that's his only escape route, but it's not going to be easy. And then he runs the risk of the Starhawk speed zeroing him.
He could have made a brush pass, just a broadside firing pass, his left to the Hawk's right, or no, that would have been left to left, and made it out. And then the assault frigate just has to slow down and cut in, but not hit it on its way by. But that would have given him a double arc. That would have given him a lot more dice on target. Literally doubled it.
Mm-hmm. The other problem he's got is Shara is the only fighter he's got left, and it's now engaged with a white. Well, is that a gold squadron or is that a regular white wing? What is that?
That's Dutch, who I think is still heavy. I'd have to look.
Dutch is still heavy.
All right,
Yeah,
so then
heavy.
it comes down to, is Shara engaged with Hera as well, which I don't remember. I don't think so. I think he ended up nudging it out.
Yeah.
So then you can throw Shar into the middle of those 5 and just accept Lando and that X making your life hard.
The other problem Justin has is next turn, Aresius gets to go first with the Hawk. So if he does get speed zeroed on the MC75, he's stuffed. He has to try and get past with the Mach 75 early. Oh, he stalls out on the MC75. Hope he has an engineering command dialed, a nav command dialed in. Gets speed zeroed, gets sped back up again. But that means he's capped out at speed 2 and he's not getting out of dodge. So yeah, he has to go first with the MC75, I think.
And he's got to try to jump over the Hawk and get into its side arc, which he's going to be close.
Yeah, if I were Justin, I'd consider stalling all the way out to after the 75. Just at the very least, I'm not speed 0 shot twice, but
I think it has to go first because otherwise you're eating a double arc.
yeah, it's just no good option because I don't think he can get past.
I'm skeptical he can get past 2. I just don't think he has a chance to try.
Well, he's first player, so we should find out in a minute.
Yeah.
I think he can do it with a navigate.
Yeah, that's not a navigate.
That is also not the MC75.
What?
That's the assault frigate.
Yeah, so if I were Aresius now, I'd go first with the Starhawk, drop him to 0, and pin him in place because the maximum speed he can be then is 2. It's a pretty good shot. What's the accuracy?
The redirect. The only thing that they've got a single O on that build. I was doing that with Jonas a couple of weeks ago, where it's just like, you have 2 braces and 2 salvos. Yeah, let's lock the redirect and just burn through this zone. Killed that Hawk. The other one got away.
Brace to 2, salvo back.
That's what I would do. He's setting up an ACM hit on the hull here, which...
Which then probably means if he knows that's coming, he probably doesn't want to be speed 0. But he can still...
I think that's a risk you take with the Hawk. The damn thing's... Until now, it had only taken 2 damage. I think it's going to be fine, and that's a risk I would take if I was Aresius. If that was a double arc from the MC75...
Then no.
Then I wouldn't, but this isn't. That's a single.
And how is he doing shields on the front?
He's got full. All
so he's eating extra 1 health. He can still probably brace because he's got Concord if he's at speed 0. So...
And he won't need the salvo to kill it.
2 back.
What's the repair value on this whole frigate?
Down to 1 in the front.
Should have regenerated another shield. Oh wait, no, he was only down 1. Never mind. I'm dumb. Don't listen to me. Yeah, without a navigate command, he's not going to get close enough to boarding off some of those tokens. Athoka does not want Shar getting away.
I didn't expect Tycho to die in 2 shots. No, we didn't either.
No, you shouldn't have. Those rolls were obnoxious.
There's a Y-wing there he can activate that he can throw dice into the side of the Mach 75. Let's see. No, that's
He's
just
throwing it into the front.
That's standard.
That's fine.
Nothing
You're
from the
probably fine.
X-wing. What's he gonna activate next?
I'm surprised
Dutch.
he didn't lead with Dutch trying to. That's gold. I'm surprised he didn't lead with Dutch trying to lock down Shara. Let me know if you end up with background noise for me, Jamie.
That's a little bit.
And Cal just got on a Skype call in the background, so.
Oh, double into the front.
I was talking about Amy's background. It's like blurred out around her, like picturesque.
Wrong token, Justin.
Mine looks like crap.
Justin exhausted the wrong token.
Yeah, he's only got the one brace. If he had double brace on with a gate, yeah, it wouldn't be bad.
No, he resolved the redirect effect, but he exhausted the brace.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's caught that yet.
Now it's like a book cover with that weird light behind me.
As a spectator, I'm not supposed to point that out.
I might be moving. I had a cat and that. Yep.
Oh, rear shot coming in from 30. Oh, it's gonna live.
Yep.
I mean, you can re-roll it with Ordnance Experts, but it's not gonna matter.
I mean, at least he'll force the scatter. Okay, Aresius scattered. He doesn't need to.
And then shooting from the side. Nothing.
Yep. That's not how that's supposed to work.
Space Mom. Nothing. Y-wing. 1. Ram the transport.
I think you try to jump it to get the double arc on the Hawk.
Virtual tours are crap because while you can see if the inside is nice, that doesn't actually show. Like,
ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, that may be a double side.
Mm-hmm.
Dog's following you, babe. Nope.
No, he's just
Still
got a double up.
though.
He needed to be able to cut in a little bit more.
Yeah, he needed Medine. The theme of these games. He doesn't need Medine. He doesn't need Medine for that maneuver.
I will say this: as someone who played a lot of Medine, I kind of just like, I'd rather have other admirals now. Radis or a gate now. We got shields back. I'm gonna right now put money on speed 0.
I'm not going to bet against you.
Because I think that pins in that MC75 and it's eating 2 double arcs. What was his command? Oh, it's an engineering, but he has got a token and he does have STM, but it's too late for STM.
It's also speed 2. So the token can't get him all the way down to 1.
Yeah. All right. So no speed 0.
No speed 0, but that's not how that's supposed to work either, Aresius. And even if he magnites the Hawk down to 1, he's still got, well, presumably the Hawk style.
He has got a down.
Long story short, he can speed back up to 3. It's like my Achilles.
Sorry. Straight into your ears.
My ears are fine. Do you leading shots here? I feel like you leading shots here and you yeet. Yep, you yeet that, and then 2 of the red. Actually, you do all 3 because ECM and a gate. Yeah, you just do all 3.
All 3, and then he's got LTTs if it's something still not good. Oh.
Finally.
LTT.
5.
Accuracy to brace.
Which we will promptly ECM and discover that we misspent it about 10 minutes ago.
I think he actually flipped it back over already. I think it's looking like it's green.
No,
it's still red.
Is redirect. Because of the original, yep, now you notice, Justin. Yeah, because Ransberger set this up. I don't know why, but years ago when this module was originally, godforsaken reason, the pattern has always been redirect on top. It's been evade, redirect, brace, contain. Well, scatter, evade, brace, redirect, contain. Now salvo is the order, which confuses the hell out of me because if you left it up to me, I would entirely arbitrarily make it brace, redirect, contain, salvo. You know, left to right, top to bottom, the way all of the ship cards are laid out.
Hey, excuse me for a second. That's not a shot I would pick.
No, it's not. Side arc shot, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who want us to keep talking, into the face of Admo of all ships for another 5 damage, no accuracies. I don't think I lando here, but by the same token, this is not a game where you're ever going to really need lando. And that is, strictly speaking, an above-average shot.
Do you want your food?
Very strictly speaking. All right, Biggs, can I tell him he exhausted the wrong token?
Yeah, let me.
I'll let you do that because it's the second time in a row. And I don't blame him. Justin is tired. I think that's what's going on here is he's tired.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same reason he's in this weird spot with the 75. He keeps making these stupid mistakes with tokens. I think he's tired.
Yeah.
All right. Dutch is double arced. So ding ding, hopefully. Smack, smack.
So here's the thing. Aresius now has a chance to go with his last transport. Oh, yeah. Leia hasn't gone yet, so theoretically Leia can get behind the back, the right hand side of the Hawk, and that's that escape route gone. I think that MC-75 is dead.
Quite possibly, but it's in a better position than it could have been.
Bright Hope is now eating its third damage, though it doesn't have any cards dealt to it.
And he hits Shara, which I think he'll end up regretting. Whatever.
He's still first player, so he can replace it wherever he wants. So I don't think it's actually a bigger deal.
Nope, now it's engaged with Hera. Shara's not going anywhere. So at this point, you go to shoot down Dutch, and you worry about everything else afterwards. Concentrate fire. No surprise there.
Should that GR-75 be dead?
Which one? The one-on-one?
The one that just rammed Ahsoka.
It changed down to one.
It took one from the debris field, and then it just took a second one.
Okay.
Aresius's should be down to one, or did it overlap? Did it overlap the MC-75 as well?
I don't think it overlapped the 75.
So then shouldn't
It was only moving at speed 1.
Cards and hull are not matching.
Yeah, it doesn't show.
That matches.
Okay.
There are no cards on Ahsoka, though. There should be cards on Ahsoka. Because it has taken at least 1, if not 2 damage.
I'm struggling to see how this Hawk is in any danger.
Yeah. I think there should be at least 1 damage card on Ahsoka, and there isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Can Dutch do that?
No. Dutch has to shoot at Shara. Or he can sit there and not eat counter 3, which I wouldn't blame him for.
Well, the thing is, Shara still gets to go before he does anyway.
Yeah. So there's a reasonable chance Dutch dies this round. The question is whether or not he takes Shara with him.
I don't think they're measuring whether. What? Oh, flak.
There we go.
Flak.
Makes more sense. I appreciate the commentary, Yoda. I just wish I understood it. I don't think that's wrong either. I just still don't understand you. All right, now here's an interesting question for you guys to chew on. He's not what?
Well, that's a dead Bright Hope.
Right now. That's a dead Bright Hope.
Because it has taken.
He's just giving up on killing the Hawk. Well, I guess I don't.
He eats Salvo back, and it means the Hawk only needs a single life to kill him.
Yep. I think he's trying to keep the 75 alive, and I think doing so he will be giving up killing the Hawk.
Mm-hmm. Here, 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
You want your food ball up here? Okay, here's your food ball. You have lots of food to eat, Yoda. Don't know what you're talking about.
It looks like that 75 may be blocked in.
Yeah, that looks like it. I can't see it getting past. I mean, that's his best bet, but I'm pretty sure that's an overlap.
That's illegal. That's a nav command maneuver. That's a Medine maneuver. So is that.
Yeah, nearly had an engineering, so that's a ram. He can't do anything about
That's a
it.
ram. Which is why I'm questioning, like, okay, I get the flak with the second shot. I get it. But why not take the front arc shot into the hog?
Salvo. He's down to 5 hull.
He's got 3 facing shields.
3 shields. Yeah, but then he loses them. And the Hawk doesn't take any extra damage. He's now down to 4 hull. And the Hawk's still got a pretty full set of shields at the front. And he's still got to take on. Lando hasn't got. This X-Wing at the bottom hasn't gone.
Yeah.
Space Mom hasn't gone, and a Y-Wing hasn't gone. So
Space Mom's locked down. The Y-Wing isn't. Here's a question for you two to chew on. Shara goes. Does she try to shoot down Dutch, or does she shoot at Hera and rely on her counter to kill Dutch?
I don't think Dutch shoots her. All right, Shara goes. Rogue to Dutch and Y-Wing.
1 to Space Mom.
I'm surprised that he let Shara go there to both shoot. I guess he wanted her so she was still locked down by Hera.
That's what I figured. Because otherwise she runs up over next to Lando and is like, look, you got to deal with me.
Well, Lando says, sure, why not? I mean, Lando's almost certainly the best answer to her, seeing as she's still got a brace. He puts her down to 1 hull.
Is Lando going after Admo?
Yes, because the front arc should kill. He's got to do a total of 7 damage. Plus and he also has a ram, so that actually then becomes he's got to do 6 damage.
Doesn't Lando have to yeet a brace to do that? Yep, it goes. You can go straight down to discard, Aresius. Promise. Then the redirect, yep.
Hera doesn't have grit. Oh, she does.
Does she not have grit?
She does have grit.
Has grit.
She has grit.
She's got grit. Never mind. Never mind.
We totally know what we're doing.
Shara, but
Five left on the 75.
X-Wing does X-Wing things. Or red dice do red dice things, depending on.
And Dutch does nothing. Just keep Shara occupied.
At this point, I spool up a squadron command on that. Until I have Shara. I probably have Shara shoot at him so that the flak can bring him down if necessary, and then I throw her at Lando and the 2 Ys. Well, ideally, I throw her at the 2 Ys and the X, and I leave. Actually, Lando's way over there. I throw her into that pile of 4 and hope to force out some counter shots. Hera can leave, the others can't.
All right. Ras has got to decide how he's going to try and get out of dodge here. It's going to be interesting to see if Aresius decides to spend his
He's got
entrapment
bail.
formation.
He's got bail.
Yeah. Admo's still got 2 shields on the front and 4 hull. It's doable.
Lando shoots at the 75. Lando tosses his other brace.
I actually thought he was going to do that at Admo. I would have actually thought that would be the better shot for Admo.
Yup.
I mean, if he's going to split fire, I mean, the front arc should deal with that. He's got nowhere to redirect to, so he's got brace. He's going to be able to spend a brace no matter what because of ECMs and a gate. So he would have needed to roll before that. He was on 4 hull, 2 shields, 6 damage, 12. Well, he only needs to get a ram.
And Hera does nothing. Small victories for Justin.
Gold does 1. To which Justin.
I would have tossed the evade on.
Yeah, I think I would have too. So he's down to 4 hull. Ooh, that's a. Well, nope, that's a dead MC75. I think.
Yep, 6, brace to 3, no redirect.
Yeah, so that's Ghana.
Two, 1.
LTTs on the last dice. It's going to be left with 3 hull. Yeah, he does have LTTs, so he can reroll that red.
So using a Confire token.
I think Aresius is forgetting he's got LTTs in there. 2, no crit.
Blow or redirect, block the crit, take 2.
He's got, yeah, because he's got nowhere to redirect to anymore.
There we go.
3, 2, 1.
Where are you going? Nowhere.
So that means he eats a ram. If he shoots, he's going to eat 2 salvos with the MC30. So the MC30 can't shoot. Yeah, that's not a good place. I think Admo's dead.
I think it's game.
I mean, he's still got both the salvos. He can go ahead and brace the shot from this guy, the assault frigate, because I don't think he's going to kill it in turn 6. He just needs to kill the MC75. MC30, sorry. Takes 1 on the Y-Wing. I think, to be honest, Justin just tries to shoot up the squadrons rather than shoot back.
It's the easiest way for him to get points.
Fun?
I said that's the best way for him to get points at this point.
Mm-hmm. And there's probably at least 2 more X-Wing shots coming into the MC30. So it might even be game with all that.
Well, that melodious sound means that we are at the 1 hour mark.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're going to need it.
How's it going in table 1 right now?
I am not entirely sure, and I will find out.
There's still quite a crowd in there watching, so it's clearly active.
Both of Sam's Kazantis are down. His Onager's taken 4 hits, including 2 coolant discharges, preventing it from shooting other ships at all. Wait, no, hang on. No, he can shoot 1.
Mm-hmm.
He gets 1 shot around, so his salvo is really worth it now. I was reading that has reduced the number of shots you can take at a ship per round by 1. Duke's Onager's down. The Quasar is at close of the Kuat that has already activated this round, and it has 2, so that might be in a bit of a spot of trouble.
But the
Duke's
IS...
squadron down. Tempest, Jump, and Black are down for Sam.
The ISD is currently sitting at 5 hull.
Surrounded by Sam's squads, not friendlies.
So, dying.
Possibly. Who's first in this damn game, Biggs?
It looks like Vimes is first.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
I know Sam has no bid.
Wait, hold on. Who's got... Yeah, Vimes is ISD Onager. Right? No?
Yeah, Vimes is the ISD Onager. I'm asking this first player.
So... I think he's first player because Sam, looks like Sam is the one setting up the Exogorths. To try and get as many squadrons as he can.
They weren't here in the beginning.
Alright, flacking from the 30, because otherwise he dies. His command is a nav, so he will be at speed 1. Interesting that he didn't.
Just let that be a lesson for anyone that considers asteroid tactics with a bunch of rogues. Don't.
It's not working out well.
Hang on, can somebody? So which color has gone this round? Orange. How is
Orange.
Dutch on 1? How is Dutch on 1, and where did this other X-Wing come from?
The one that was on the top got moved over by the transport. Poor Justin.
Can he get Dutch? Nope. Swap those.
So Justin's chose to stay at speed 0 on Admo.
I mean, Adma's gonna die either way.
Yeah, I guess just sit there at speed 0. He didn't even take the token. Oh, did he? Oh yeah, he had an nav token already dialed in. And then flag squads to try and get a bit of extra points. We seem to be missing a transport there. It's disappeared. Oh, did it die? I guess the transport rammed the 30. Oh, rocks. It hit the asteroid. All right. So he does have another navigate command on the MC30. He's going to flak.
Finally
Kills
got Dutch.
Dutch. The X-Wing for 1.
Shara should be able to shoot down that X.
Yeah.
Aresius, just be grateful he can't command, shoot down the X, and then dive in on the rest of the guys. Down goes the Y-Wing.
And we're down a 5-on-1 squadron fight.
Ooh.
Unlikely.
It's his best chance.
Yeah, I think that's his only chance. There's not much of a way out of there at speed 2. That'd be fine if he had speed 3, but he can't hit speed 3. Oh. All right. Accelerates to 2. Rams.
That would be an interesting title for a ship to always be able to change its speed to whatever it wanted.
I still like my idea for a non-sequential speed chart. So a ship which has speed like 1 to 3 or 2, 4. So you can go 0, 2, or 4, and it spends a nav token to move between each band. But no one's taking me up on that.
For sure. I think it's interesting for sure.
Let's see who's activating here. This is coming.
Gold Squadron.
It's coming from the transport.
Coming from Concord. Discard the redirect to live.
Two.
On the assault frigate.
Yeah, I think I probably would have shot Admo with that and then shot the side arc, but I don't think either way you're going to kill it.
I think his intent here is that he's chipped the assault frigate and he's pulled all of the squads out of LTT range.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think either one of them can possibly die. Even allowing for the fact that Starhawk's still at speed 0, he still needs to do 15 damage.
Assault frigate into the rear of Starhawk. So he's down only needing 13 damage to kill it.
And with that, it works. And I guess the only thing that's left is, can Shara kill the X-Wing? And then that's game.
Yeah, can Shara kill the X-Wing? And then she can dive into that ball, but
I mean, the ball is turn 6, so it doesn't make a difference. It's just, do you kill the X-Wing or not? And certainly you wouldn't want to dive into the ball because Lando's got no tokens, but still throwing a lot of dice. No, that's... Yep, that's a dead X-Wing. And that's game.
The other game is pretty much game as well. We've got the ISD down now. No brace, no contain, no shields. One hull. And Squall is shooting and gets the kill. That will be pretty much it, unless Squall is also Squall is at 2 hull. All it has to do is move forward speed 1 and not hit a rock, which it does. Cataclysm is sitting at 6 hulls surrounded by rogues, but all those rogues are going to get gobbled up by Exegorths. And we will see what happens there. They're gonna play it out and see
So
who gets got.
that's I'll be there in a minute. Just looking to finish this game off, it looks like 88 that Rasp's got, and then how many points did Aresius get out of him? A lot. $282. So it's 100 and.
What's the fleet point totals, please? How many? What is the score? And I'll plug it into the.
Rasp got 88. Aresius got 282.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. No. Wait. Sorry. 103 to 282. 103 to 282. I didn't have Rasp's victory token. Yeah.
To 282.
Yeah. So
that's
an 8-3.
Probably not enough for Aresius to catch Sam here, who just got a 400-point win. But the question is the onager.
Let's go take a look then. Oh, wait. There's a correction. Wait a second.
Oof. Exegorth does no damage to Merrick Steel and no damage to Mauler Mythal. Wait, why are there 2 Mauler Mythals?
Because they both have Mauler?
Oh, yeah. That's why. One's his Mauler, the other's the other Mauler.
All
2
right, so
damage to Cataclysm. All he has is Salvo.
can he salvo back to kill it? It's 2 hull on Merrick Steel.
Crew panic. Does he even get the salvo? Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Medical team. Oh.
Oof, Merrick's down to 1.
Mm-hmm. 4 hull left.
Who's left to go squad wise?
Morna,
And Hondo?
Hondo, and Bosk.
Yeah, that's probably dead.
Injured Bosk, I should say. Not that it matters. Morna. Hit. Accuracy. Morna will re-roll it into a hit. That's 3 damage. 1 hull. Just needs 1 hit on Hondo or Bosk. That seems like a thing. that could happen.
Why couldn't my slug roll like that?
Hi, guys.
Hey there, Rasp.
We're just watching the final moments of Sam and Vimes' game.
Looks like Sam wins.
Yeah. He's already got him
By how
tabled.
much?
Yeah. Because he might be about to go ahead and lose Cataclysm.
And that'll be it.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, Kata, which frees up Bosk to go and do bad things to Mauler Mythal. All he needs to do is roll 3 damage on 4 black dice.
Mm-hmm. And that does it.
Yup. Yeah, and that's game.
Well, so
Sam doesn't realize the score for the other game, wherein all he needs is the 6-point win and he's fine.
I think he's probably got it, a full 400. He's probably got at least 150 on the table, or 100 at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sam at 7 points just needs the 6-point win to get to 13, and that's good enough. But he's probably got more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's count it out. The 2 flotillas are 53 between them. Tempest gets you to 66. 81 from Mauler, 90 from Black, 102 from the Jump. Oh, Lord, Cataclysm died, but he got the table.
Mm-hmm.
So MMJ is 68 plus 16 is 84. Squall getting away is another 80. That's 160 worth of margin that is what Sam needs.
Yeah, I believe the other game was a 9.
I had it down as 103 to 282.
The problem was that none of that had token.
How many tokens were scored by each of you?
I know Aresius had
Give me
4.
Give me 2 seconds.
That would have been 45 points for
Yeah, it's 45 additional margin for Aresius.
and 15 for you.
30.
Unless someone ran over and grabbed that last rock.
Nope.
Okay, so a net 30 change. So Aresius gets 45 more. So that's a 7.
Yeah, it came out at 224 MOV, I think.
224 is a 9-2 barely.
327 versus 118. Is that right?
$237, 227 to 118, right? Okay, 327. All right.
Did so the token was counted
On
in Aresius in Rasp's score?
Yeah.
So it would seem.
Okay. So what is this score?
171. That's them looking back at the score on the other one.
Yeah.
229 versus 400.
Yeah.
Okay, 229 versus 400.
$140 is the cutoff, or 8.
That's more than enough for Sam. Which brings us to Sam winning.
Yep, 103 counts the token. Or 108, whatever it was.
Congratulations, Sam, on the win.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you very much for everyone who watched today. I hope you enjoyed the games. And hopefully we'll have the opportunity for streaming again while we are all staying at home.
Biggs.
And thank you very much, Biggs, for organizing all of this.
Yep, very good job all around.